Alright. The any button. So, time to ascend. Hey, Katie. Wow, look at this. Autosave, 93 hours, a whole hour and a half. Ooh, I didn't realize I was in that much danger. So, 2.5 hours between last stream and just a little bit ago. And all it was, except for beating a couple of unique monsters again. Only like 2 or 3, I think, because I was doing something else. And I'm like, it would be embarrassing for people to see me doing this. So I quick was like, I'll teleport somewhere else and fight a couple monsters. But it was 2.5 hours of just trying to clear out Fog of War where I could on this goddamn map. Now, this is not exhaustive. There's still a couple places where I'm missing a little bit here or there. Mostly this is parts on land where you need to travel through. Anywhere where you're going around on boat for the most part. Like see, like right here, this is a place you couldn't fit the boat, so I need to go there on foot. Well, in the water, but you know, on like this whole section you need to. And there's like, anytime there's like a little island thing, like obviously here you can't camp by boat, you need to go in there. These ones I've not gone over yet. But otherwise, I just, you know... Oh, and this is funny. Right here, you can't actually go in this little section here because this quest for the Castle Beckons doesn't want you to go this way. You have to go some other kind of way in there, I guess. Either through one of these or maybe here. I don't know. But yeah. I guess since we're over here, we could do this. This is just for Honest Hulk, so... I was just so tired of anytime I went to this map. I want to say that has to be like 3.5 to 4 hours just clearing Fog of War with the boat. Because 2.5 hours was fulfilling it in. But I also moved though, I know, right? This was one of those things where, I don't want to say this. I also had to scrape the edges, so... Also, we're gonna fight you in a minute. First, though, let's clear this little bit right here. I guess we could have gotten the boat in here, but that's okay. So, I'm not gonna go very long tonight. Maybe an hour. A little change from that. Because I need to get up fairly early. But I don't want to not make any progress. That was not gonna let me through for a second. That's pretty evil.
Is this like a rare thing?
I don't know, it might be. Like, so much of the boat fog. It wouldn't be so bad if the big open area you could do by boat cleared the Fog of War at a commensurate rate to how fast you go in the boat. But the fact that they don't have a different way of doing that in point of fact, all it is they're reading where your characters would be on there and using the way you clear Fog of War while in the boat and just doing that. It's ludicrous. And it's for something that doesn't truly matter. Because, like, it's not like... Unless there's something later on, I guess. But there is no mechanical benefit to getting rid of Fog of War. It doesn't even give you an indication that, like, you have this X amount of Fog of War left. It's just aesthetically an insult to see Fog of War instead of clean map. There's no benefit other than peace of mind. Exactly. This is the kind of thing where, like, I'm a console gamer through and through. Like, I hate the fact that for most things you play on your computer, when you boot it up, there's the initial immediate thing where it's like, okay, How do I have to make this work better on the thing I'm running? I'd rather say you should go with Sam Raimi Spider-Man. It would be honest. Like, I'm like, how else do you justify, like, it's just the web power in that. Hey, Captain. I was bitching about the fog of war on this map. Of which I've cleared most of it on the boat. It took like 3 hours. More like 2.5, but it's at least over 3 if I count when I was scraping the edges earlier. And now we're going to do this little Piranha's Hope where first I'm going to, like, swim around. Yeah, I can't usually do other things when I'm doing my cashier job. Usually that's a, like, I always have something else to do, if not be with customers. But the second weekend of the RV show was slow enough, I was like, I'm actually stuck here. I'm going to look up Orso's spells and just figure out at least the flavor and names of them I'm going to give. Also, the freaking Artificer spell is with more second level spells than first level spells. I mean, maybe that's pretty common, I don't know. I didn't expect it when I was going into it the first time. Alright, we need to kill these things. They're not even going to be that powerful, so...
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
Do I even need to be involved?
You're on fire!
It's very unusual. Okay, good. It just has to do with the fact that the second, like, it's not always the case, but it's usually the case where, like, the odd level spells tend to be, like, battle. Wow, you need freaking die. Gee, people getting beat up here. Oh, that's probably because I'm not doing much as a freaking defender. But, like, the odd spells are more your active combat ones and your power creep stuff. Well, wow, our healers are both dead. What the hell, guys? Neo, you're not defending as well. Like, just because I'm a defender, what makes you think I was going to apply? Alright, so try level 1, 22, level 2, 24. Cross on. Ooh. I do feel like Bard suffers from the same problem where all the abundance of ability stuff. Have you just seen where it's always felt like that?
Oh man, you really saved our bacon there, Uni.
Well, you know, I do work miracles.
Did she? Uni was... Cleric is 15 and 17? Wow. Maybe there's always been more and I just never felt like that. Legitimately, I always thought it was like one of those things where like it narrowed for a little bit. I always thought the odd levels...
Like a rare thing?
I was saying, the odd levels are where you get like your big combat spikes and your more attack spells. Well, even levels tend to be more utility stuff. This is not always the case.
We should take good care of that.
And while it's not always the case, it's also always felt like the odd levels are when like you enter a new tier of spelldom. While the even ones are kind of filling back in. Not always the case, obviously. There's still other ones that are strong spikes. Even nerfed, I think Hero's Feast is still a good argument for 6th level spells. Plus 6 in general over 5th is when there's the big, like... Druid 1824. Wow, okay.
Keep it up, Leo. Keep the enemy to me. Hold them off. Keep it up, Leo. Hold them off.
attack.
So, this is what we
I couldn't keep them in check.
Break!
Gale, eyes over here.
Time to get cracked! Supreme Sword! Here and now! Ready up!
Ooh, we got top.
Still going.
Keep it up, Neo! Myopic screen!
That's why I haven't usually done these on stream.
Let's show them!
Clearing the Chronicles is not very interesting usually. But I haven't done it for a while. Just really wanted to.
Thanks for the solution. The half of
Are
it.
you ready, Uni?
Down you go.
Look to their knees! Time to wheel out the big gun! Well done!
Oh, everyone's becoming freaking next.
We can do better yet!
Dang, I took longer than I should have. That's fine.
This will be over quickly.
Oh, you were in a lead, so you were taking longer.
On to the next! Resident Blast! Dragon Tail! Oh yeah, let me at him!
I feel like Wizard and Sorcerer are going to be the true tests, but those ones are maybe a little bit different. Oh, I didn't realize you were still up.
I'm impressed. Another notch on my belt.
Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
Uh-oh, we can pick these up early. Let's grab them real quick.
This is something decent, right?
Eyes Marigna. Marigna salt. So yeah, I figure we'll do this. Maybe one other generic quest. Maybe a hero quest, and that's probably all we're gonna have time for, really. Flask form Aqua Polyp. Round 1611, Ranger 1418, Sword 2022, Warlock 1512, just 3139. Okay. So Paladin and Warlock are basically the two exceptions. Interesting.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way. All right, get it over with. I can't hold them off.
Enemy eyes over here.
Thanks for the support.
Sidewinder. Couldn't keep them in check. Eyes over here. Wow, thanks. Gale, still advantage.
I'll draw them.
Eyes over here.
Thanks for the support.
I can't hold them off. Warrior.
Things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Now, I do wonder if maybe...
Oh yeah.
You know what? I think I know what it might do, though. I wonder if, in my brain,
Easy.
that's
Come after me, and that's what
first
you get.
level, first and second level spells.
If only you didn't
I
charge
wonder
off
if
on your
perhaps I feel like there you get less second level spells because I was thinking spells that matter. Yeah, Artificer 1422 is maybe the starkest one, which is why I was like, God damn it, this sucks. Why did I do this to myself? I also did all the cantrips too, because I didn't remember when I was making him for the first time. The fact that actually they also kind of repair cantrips. Not quite the same, but close enough. Yeah.
Could you help me out here?
On it.
There's
Here
some
we go.
interesting ones. I didn't know they created tool guidance for artificers. Maybe a couple other classes have it too. Now it gives you a D6, but it's only for 1 minute. And it's only for if you're using specifically like the utilize
I should
action
write this all down.
with an artisan's tools, but still, it's kind of neat. I also like how they get like diet, maybe not diet. They get silence light as a cantrip, which is kind of neat too. on their silent sanctum. It's not really as absolute as silence is, but it's just a cantrip, though. The Atoll Hulk. Front's Hulk was rebooted so that it's up and running again. You know, users need to ride dope on caravans, rest
That
spot.
looks like a good rest spot.
Ow. Okay.
Here's hoping for something special. This should prove useful later.
Questo
We should take good care of
completo.
that.
Is this like a rare thing?
Here's hoping for something special.
I don't think it is a rare thing. We have a bunch of those, but whatever. And of course, we've now inflicted no pun on this deserted island paradise. Dum dum. What this? Customers? Come. Dum dum put kettle on. Mean exactly customers. Shil told us to come here. That's so. It's just like Dum Dum being daydreamy again and not pay attention. Here is stone for friends. Cheers, we'll get it where it needs to be. Now is time for tea. Sorry, we're a bit busy. Friends know who good for go for tea with? Loloka. Loloka is very fun, no pun. That's great. You know what? You should go for tea with Loloka instead of us. Yes, that good plan. Oh, such peace, such calm on this island. Not much here, so Agnes and Kevin's troops come only very rarely. Yeah? Then what's the point of you being here if no one ever drops by? Sometimes Gorkin or Marigna will come to gather shells. Dum Dum trade with them. Ah, so you like a bit of bartering too, huh? And the trader pond. No, I'm not talking to you, Dum Dum. Done with you.
Good to add
I'm
more names.
done with you now. Hello,
There's
hello.
so much choice.
Alright. Man, I've not been talking to the traders like that. Did friend know bashing sea
see
monster
some
bring more
relations have
reward than
changed.
bashing land monster? They're not. Must scribble down quick memo in notebook to not forget. What? You get more drops when you're fighting on water than land? That makes negative sense. This is a no pun though, I'm not sure I trust that. I was not aware of these new Artificer cantrips. Yeah, they're in Orso's list, and I think they're from the Artificer book. Oh, the Exploring Eberron book. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I guess it's because I saw Eberron in the name, but I assumed it was just the new Artificer one. That's fair. Alright. Do I have anything to do here? No, I think for quests. Okay, we're not doing that one right now. We do the castle ones, but I don't feel like doing those ones. Yona, this one. This is official as the Critical Role content. Ah, so not official at all. But no. I say that as someone who likes Blood Hunters. But, bugs. Okay, that's the end of that. Which still somehow is less official than Acquisitions Incorporated. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. People really like, what is it, motivational speech. I think I saw one or two other ones. Alright, so we have currently 3 active Ascension quests. And we also have 2, not Ascension quests, but we have character quests. Oh, 3 of them actually. 2 people have a preference for one of these required hero quests. We have Fiona, we have Juniper, and we have Alexandria. So it's kind of right now a girls' party. And when it comes to the Ascension quest, it's all boys, which is a weird dichotomy at the moment. But Alexandria? Okay. I think I still have her in the party, so that does work out. So let's activate that now instead of not doing the Macedonians. We're calling out his storehouse. Seems that Alexandria wants to open up about colony affairs in the hope of gaining the party's trust. Alright. She's the only one you can actually send those girls this chapter, so... Ah. I'd say that's a surprise, but considering you pointed me in her direction, I kind of figured that was what was going on there. It's over here, right? Oh wait, no, this is Bugs. This is not the one I want to do with her. Burning Curiosity. Okay, quests. Where did I need to go? Was Bugs the one? No, Bugs is not the one with her. Nice. Is that not the right map for Iota? Is Iota in Edia? No, it isn't. No, it should be in Florence, right? Oh, it's over here. Duh. So it's on the side of that. That's okay. It also is really weird that Alexandria you can ascend. Not for Fiona, but technically... Where's Juniper after Alexandria? She might be... Wait a second.
Don't you think it's about...
Class. No. They think you're gonna have Juniper before you have Alex. Why? What? I don't understand. Why is game stupid? Whatever.
About time for a meal?
In terms of who you run into first, I guess, but still. Well, yeah, that is true. You do run into her way sooner than you can actually pick her up. Oh, wait, did I just see one I haven't done? No, Casper. Alright. Wait, no, this is the Bugs one, isn't it? Oh, whatever. We'll activate this while we're here anyways. What's up, Sequoia? A Collectopedia card bug. Oh, is this about the comment text? Do you know why it's happening? Interference caused by black fog. Still just a theory, though. I'll show you. The tool itself is bug-free, and I'm happy to have a word with anyone who isn't. Phew, touchy subject, eh? Do you keep getting repeated requests from someone called Sif? It's starting to drive me up the wall. We heard you the first time. Waste of everybody's time and effort. Yeah, spamming messages seems like a surefire way to tick folks off. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they don't need to get the thing they've requested. Maybe what they want is for the request itself to be seen. Ah, what they've asked for can be found throughout the tunnels, no bother. A black fog just rolled in around that area too, which means... Sparks, something's happened in the tunnels? I can't say for sure, but it certainly looks like something's going on. Thank you for telling us. We'll check it out.
I see some relations have changed.
Sequoia? Distressed Collectopedia user. Fellow captains with Whitby and Hozumi. Lambda blowing up Iota and she's like, bitch, how dare you? Okay, wait. Where the hell is actually your thing right here? It's not here. Is it not? Okay. Let me read this instead of being a dumbass. Right. It was after Iota, so right. It was like really weirdly far away or something. Does that mean it's in Pentelis region? Also, I have to go for bugs, I guess. We'll do it first anyway, since we're here. Wow, it's already been quite a little bit. It's so easy for this game just to chew through time. I will say, I'm going to need to have Orso
really
speak
going
with,
in here?
going back to Neris real quick. I'm gonna have to have Orso speak with the party about how he does his stuff soon.
I'm beginning to see the bigger picture here now.
Cause some of his spells can target other people, and healing is one thing, but some of his stuff like definitely requires some explanation and consent. How long has it been like this? I swear, every time I see Tyon in Fiona's outfit, it just gets me. Regardless, we can't just leave it like this. Let's at least get this rock out of the way. Like, it is more dignified than Masha's outfit, at
Okay.
least.
Hey, there's someone there.
We can expect an interesting story.
Is this like a rare thing?
We get permission before you inject the Xenoblade you grew from your liver that day. You don't know it wearing the booty outfit. I mean, look. He's got it, you know? The guys are kind of underwhelming when it comes to the chest. They don't got the right Uba to make it pop. But, you know, guys being caked up too, it works. Actually, I'm not sure I think for like protection from poison, I actually had it be something that's using white blood cells. But it would make sense for it to be some modified form of liver thing too instead. Or kidney for that matter. I guess it could have just had to be like a little tiny dialytic. You said that shirt is straining to continue to exist. I guess it does kind of look like it now, doesn't it? Mind you, it has straps specifically to do that. I've also been putting off what's voice I could give for Sif. Actually, I know what I could do if I wanted to go with the Dark Souls reference, but we won't do that. I was saved. I was sure I was done for when I couldn't get any comms out. All's well that ends well. Some black fog sprung up nearby. That's why you were having communication issues. Yeah, it came out all scrambled, right? So much for the coded message. That's what the Collectopedia card request was. It was a pretty big gamble. I didn't know if anyone would crack it. If I couldn't use words, I thought I'd at least try to hint at the location. Sequoia guessed right then. Sequoia. A captain from Tawny Iota. She's the one who figured out that something fishy might be at play here. Oh, then please thank her. I'll pass on the message. I'm going to get back to my colony now. Thank you so much.
Now we just got to report to Sequoia and we're done.
I'd never even thought of using Collectopedia cards like that. I just hope nothing bad comes of it.
I need to do a better job about making sure of having, because like, we didn't need Alexandria for this here, but they do like to give the heroes like little bits of dialogue if it is related to what they're doing, or their colony, I should say. It's weird how sometimes they're like, you don't need to have them with you, versus other times you do. And I guess in fairness, we did see that Alexandria would have been neater to have for that one Colony 31. The guy's like, I was
Don't you
doing
think
it for
it's about time for a
Alexandria.
meal?
The simp pawn, I guess. Okay. I guess it's really simp pawn, but Mio, are you okay, Mio? I she'll figure out once I hit A. Never mind, she doesn't. Hey, Kevin. The ridiculous request was a distress signal. Yes, we were also asked to thank you. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't know. It would affect the dialogue bubble too. And Sequoia, thank you for working it out. I could read it, it wasn't too hard, but I didn't do anything. You're the ones who did the heroic deeds. You know, for him to work out that way of using the system, that's actually showing a bit of intellect. If he was stupid, he'd be dead now. Wait, did you just... Yeah, that was a compliment. Don't get used to it. Well, thanks for the report. Case closed. And now she's halfway embedded into Tyone. Caught up in a cave-in, Sif used the Collectopedia card to send an SOS, thereby expanding the card's range of uses.
I see some relations have changed.
Collectopedia cards have a built-in feature that marks the location of the issuer. It was smart of Sif to flip that on its head, but there's still one person who's not so keen on the whole thing. Yeah? Someone else? That would be Philly. He actively avoids accessing the system because it knows your location. I actually have no idea what he's doing with himself right now. He hasn't been in contact even once. It's driving me crazy. Sequoia. Keep in touch, worried about. Oh, and Sif owes life too. Oh, he was the guy who just left. Okay. Alright, I need to free Vio from her cursed existence. Alright. Enemies and allies. That's not the quest though? Wait. Is that the one? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. So we need to talk to Ryza. Alright, so we need to go to a colony then. The red line shows me it's like 900 meters away or something. It's not a burning curiosity. I should know where Ryza's at. There's only so many places he could be. Calling for... Even Colony Lambda? No, that's surplus supply. At the Great Diente Shelf. I might have to follow this line. Unless maybe it's in the Hovering Reef someplace? That would have made no sense, but... It is Fornus. Am I blind? Has that helped Rise of the Atelier game? Atelier game? I guess it's Atelier? I don't know. Okay, wait. Rise is... Okay. Is this everything for quests? I guess I just have to actually move there. Unless, does this go for all the other ones? Also, this looks freaking bizarre, actually. Also, yes, here is this map, and you can see most of it. So I'm be without 1,000 markers. Oh, what was your favorite moment of Jump this week? Manga fans say you good yesterday. Let's have 100,000 chance I get to drop the weird reference I vaguely know. I have considered, I don't know if that'd be... I mean, partially it's just the meme, because I know that is like the Thighs game. As for Jump, it is of course Ichi the Witch. But specifically, it is the combination of the fact that I read Jump in an order of what I don't like to what I know I'm going to like. And thus, for months now, the final 2 series I've read in order have been Akane Banashi and then Ichi the Witch. So going from that final page of Akane Banashi, wow, to the entire chapter of Ichi the Witch was incredibly satisfying. I know that one and Meruru. Alright, well this is not, I guess I just need to search it out.
How about we go here?
Not what I meant to do. Can I unplace marker? Oh, hold and move marker. Alright, well let's put everything out. Boat to baby. Okay, well, if it's somewhere in the forest region, let's go to, like, here, which is an essential spot. As long as you have no follow-up questions. Yes. Nietzsche is indeed a witch. Okay, Lion, where are you sending me now? Okay, it's further that way. Where am I looking right now? Up this way? Oh wait, is this the Great Liente Shelf? Does it say? Let's go to Eldritch Obelisk. I think it's in the forest near Iota. Okay, that is a deadly drop. And I mean, you're right. I mean, this is the forest above it, so yeah. Oh. I remember seeing this before. It goes underneath. Why are you not showing up on the map, though?
Is he angry?
What is
He's
wrong
just not
with you?
very expressive is all. Still cute though, just like an Arden.
Ichi is technically a witch. Ichi's more than technically a witch. Like, he's also technically a witch, but... Top viewers? We don't need... Okay, well, thank you. There's like a kid that goes down. Yeah.
Topographical info update.
It could have still shown me him on the location, though. Yes, Ichi is specifically a male witch. He is the only male witch. Is he mad at us? Ryza, let's chat. You're scaring Senna. Well, sorry, not a talk. Oh, I see. Where are the monsters? Monsters? The storehouse is a little way out from here, so a little infestation is to be expected. It's hard to find, and the monsters save on guard duties. You could say they're the perfect anti-theft device. Risky business. Right, I see. We'll be careful. Ask Cheryl. But Dave Alex. Yes. But nice. I am nice. You don't have to tell me. Don't bother yourself with me. Come on then, let's get moving.
I see some relations have changed.
Ryza. Reliable colleagues. Michelle. Flawless support and fear-shaky relations. We work the boss sauce. Very risky, okay, yeah. That's fuck you, game. This gets its own little map area, so wait a second. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh. Oh. Like, of course. I've seen this thing before, I just didn't have it. I don't think I could have entered here earlier. Or maybe I saw it and didn't bother going down it. Whatever. Okay, it's fine. Freaking fine.
Is that what I think it is? Ryza, eh?
I don't get how a guy can be so calm.
He's already in his 10th term. And he looks more like an Arden by the day.
Alexandria, don't make fun of your 10th termers. They're going to die soon. It's kind of messed up. Well, it's actually like a full little cave complex. Thanks for the slab of bismuth.
I'll claim the ether here.
Oh, I'll see how I felt every time Fatland has its own capital of the waterfall. Yeah, that's gotten me once or twice. I mean, heck, you kind of saw me get it earlier where I was like, oh, is it Latin? No, it's not Latin, though. So I kind of had the right idea when it came to what was going on, just not specific area. It probably would have been faster just to follow the red line. But, like, it was so far to go.
Wonder what's inside.
But yeah, it's, Osamu Nishi is a very good writer. This being the writer of Ichi the Witch and also the mangaka of Irumakun. Which is how she was able to pull off what was essentially... I don't want to say too much, but it was effectively a fake out. But, like, it was so perfectly done, you'd have to be monstrous to actually care about it. And it made sense, too. Like, arguably the only reason why he's in that state is because of how he was able to get out of it, at least for a little bit. Which is a really touching moment. Okay, this place is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I see what's going on here. I think I'm heading... No, I might be heading the right... Which way? It was a moment that made you do a fist bump. Exactly.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Kaiden Cliffside.
What's with that one?
Okay, I get the feeling I might have gone... Well, no, it's telling me to go this way, though. Open new doors, especially the opening pages and the conversation between two characters. That, too. Which, admittedly, we knew was probably going to be the case anyways, especially considering what Ichi just did last week. But it's still better to see it happen ahead of time instead of, like, how that was. Sounds right for that mangaka. She also basically already introduced the equivalent of an evil cycle, and it is also pretty fantastic in Ichi the Witch. Meanwhile, Akane got a new dad. No one... They can't help themselves.
I see our target. That's the storehouse.
I see. It's well protected all the way down here.
Never seen this place before.
Hidden stash. So this is the storehouse. Queen's flapping wings. All this stuff is yours? Also blue box, finally. Yeah, oh. Yep, and we're not at full capacity. Let me introduce you. This is Shell, our storehouse manager extraordinaire. So, Shell, everything should be as previously discussed. As of now, our funds are on resource distribution. Fine with me, it needs to be done. And the more surveillance, the better. Who's surveilling who? All of you surveilling me, of course. When you're living under the flame clock, your allies and enemies are clear. Whoever you can get the fire from is your enemy. Simple as that. But we can't live by those rules anymore. Enemies and allies. They change depending on you yourself. That's the difficulty, isn't it? Forcing conflict is just one Wow. Forcing conflict is just one aspect of the flame clock. Whatever, Tom, you're just gonna have a brutalized line. Couldn't we also say that the flame clocks control our behavior? That's it. The time's ripe for traitors to emerge, so it's dangerous for any one person to hold too much power. Do you doubt your own comrades that much? Or should I say comrades? Of course I don't doubt them. I know they can get whatever job done. We're all pretty brilliant here. So the only thing that counts in your eyes is ability? Let me ask you then, would you trust some researcher sat at their desk all day with some manual labor? Would you put a soldier who couldn't pilot a bathtub in the cockpit of Elevenus? Personal skill is what counts in tactics. As long as you believe in that, that's enough. Does anyone disagree? Alexandria, she's a right pain, isn't she? Give it a rest, Shell. But I think it's a wise assessment. No one knows how things are going to change. Keep an eye on me or not, I'm with Dame Alex, that's all. You really care for Alexandria, don't you? I do. A lot. But I'm 10th term. Not got much time left. And Dame Alex needs allies more than anything. Please be good to her. You shouldn't talk like that. About what time you have left. Well, I suppose you're right. You have to take care of the baby. Didn't mean to talk for this long. Anyway, about Connie 4's resources. First, just got to do this. Supply distribution authorization granted. What was that? You've got access rights to the goods. You could think of it as unlocking a new function of the Collectopedia cards. You really packed it with features, didn't you? It's nice to see you surprised. This isn't surprise, it's shock. It's pretty user-friendly. Just name the commander of the Connie you want to send to. Then just pick your supplies and done. But Colony 4's commander. No need to worry. It's baby Ethel. But no. It's all been arranged with Boliaris, the acting commander. You can use his name in this instance. Oh, so I guess this probably didn't activate earlier. Unless they have separate dialogue for if Ethel is somehow still. But I doubt they could trigger that. It's easier to pick it up by doing, to be honest. Give it a go. Colony Iota goods.
I see some relations have changed.
It's a whole actual also, we can see this. Longtime ally. Yeah. I think it does have 2 different dialogues for that. Oh, that's kind of neat. Since they aren't dubbed. It is true. Like, that is a little bit more they need to do, but it's much easier to do since it is not dubbed. It doesn't need to be as locked in. I do want to touch on with Blue Box. I did quite enjoy that chapter. That was a finally moment. I have soured a little bit on the series. I'm a little tired of all the main couple victory laps it's done. This is a personal thing. I recognize that most people quite like Blue Box for that reason. I just have grown tired of the main couple because they're boring. But you know, there's been other series that the main couple's also been boring, but I love them being cute little goofballs together, so. So the fact that last week's chapter is a sport romance thing, yes. It's called a Blue Box because that's another word for gymnasium over there. That's the Blue Box. Basically, one of the long-awaited side couples finally happened this week, and it was great. Last week, instead of this week happening, we got to see the main couple affirm themselves once more for like the 20th time. How much of the situation have you relayed to the colony's troops? The council may have been defeated, but things are on a surprisingly even keel. Actually, considering the plan's level of secrecy, I thought it had made quite a stir, but Dame Alex doesn't roll like that. It doesn't matter what kind of Setu she sees. She just tells us to stick to our routines. Yes, thereby containing the panic with minimal interference. They must place a great deal of trust in her. Alright. So it is a Collectopedia thing. Okay. Quests. Collectopedia. Yes. Okay. This also gives us affinity too. And an assist belt. Yo, you got supplies you can send us, right? Thanks in advance. Dogmon continues to be the scary series in Jump. It is too strong for us. I'm glad we are in... Oh, I don't even remember calling New Lotus. Oh, can't see food. Wow, these must be like ones you can only get on a specific island or something.
We just had to persevere.
This will keep calling for stable for the time being. Alright. Now we talk back to Shell. Yep, everything went through no problem. You've got authority over about half of the resources in this room. How you divvy it up is absolutely up to you. We're trusting you to distribute it according to the common good. The common what now? To each colony according to its need in it. If we scratch their back, they'll scratch ours in future. It's like an investment that'll pay dividends for us later. Enemies and allies. Collectopedia cards can now be used to send supplies to other colonies. Alexandria and others consider it a worthwhile investment. I caught that sneeze in time. Ooh. Shell. We have some breathing space at the moment. The supplies we've got laid away have their limits, of course. We won't be able to distribute them to all the colonies. Please, think carefully about how you're going to use them. Don't overthink it, though. Just share them with the colonies that you think need with them. I'm sorry, can I see that line again? Need with them the most. Yeah, okay, that is a mistake, okay. Just share them with the kinds that you think need with them the most. I mean, not a ton of resources. I have 15. But... Oh, and they each have their own things. Interesting. Oh, those only need 2, though. Oh, these ones need a lot, though. That's fair. That is fair that Tao would like a lot. And it's also fair that Ashira is also. Well, let's see. Colony 9 is close. Although technically speaking, a bunch of these are about to like hit up anyways, because I think once I do the Ascension quest, I'll get a bunch from them too. Could do with Ashira though. We'll see what we need to do after we... I didn't see Monica request, but that makes... I mean, Monica wouldn't have a Collectopedia card. And neither would Triton. Ah. Fiona's still a baby. Alright. Well, that's a good thing we have. Alright. I guess we might as well should activate, if it's ready, Alexandria's thing. Freaking Taurus Hollow. Whole new different thing on the map. Still mad about that.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal? I'm sure you're all starved by now.
I don't suppose you've seen Salazar out anywhere, have you? He's a bit weird, talks a bit funny. Actually, I think Caspar might be it. I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell. Has something happened to her? She's kind of after you. Sorry, no. Sorry. Explain? Right, let me start from the beginning. The colony set up a research team to look into energy. One of the researchers is Salazar, who's become aware of your particular power. She's talking about building some kind of Ouroboros cylinder to get that energy into usable form. Sounds useful. And it sounds like she's decided we'll make good test subjects. Sounds dangerous. It does seem quite dangerous, yeah. She's not a bad person, she's just very pushy when it comes to this sort of thing. My advice to you is to give the research lab a wide berth, just to be safe. Thanks for the warning. We'll keep it in mind. Ouroboros research. Interesting. That might be another quest we have to do before Alexandria unlocks. Oh, that's probably that. That's fine. And, ooh, Misaka. Senna, your big thing is strength training. Do I have that right? Huh? How did you know? It was the collected Penia cards. I checked out your history and saw a lot of requests to do with muscle training and stuff. What? You even log stuff like that? Talk about an invasion of privacy. Heh. Intelligence is the foundation of war, after all. You get what the big deal is with collected Penia cards now? I was gonna check to see if there was more information to talk about, info things, but that looks like that's it. So let's go back to the canteen. I talked to both of you, right?
What to buy? What to buy?
Yes, I did. Okay. I know Iota are going to be the ones that make the Iota social media platforms. Yeah, I mean, they basically already have. It's just the weirdest version of it right now.
We could do with some food.
Oh, maybe not. This one actually doesn't have a...
Where should I start?
What kind of experiments is this person wanting to do on us exactly? What? Are you scared? Well, but what if they catch us? What would they do? Then don't get caught. You know who the enemy is. The researcher was called Salazar, wasn't she? According to Casper, she seems to spend most of her time at the research lab, close by the northern gate. If the rumors are anything to go by, nothing good will come of associating with her. I suggest we adopt a policy of active avoidance. Makes sense. I'd rather not end up a test subject either. Let's do what we can to stay far away from Colony Iota's northern gate.
Where to from here?
I mean... yeah, there it is. Let's do what we can to stay away from this thing. Oh, you mean this thing I'm immediately going to start heading towards? What's that? What the spark? Cover your mouth and nose. This is... knockout gas. Wow. Including her own commander. Have you no shame? You okay? Ugh. Where am I? How do I want to voice you? Experiments, explosions, expanding our understanding of the natural world. Is everyone's best pal, Salazar. Salazar? The Colony Iota researcher? Queen's fluffy tufts. I mean, it's no Marika's tits, but... I just... sorry. Okay. That got me for a second. Queen's fluffy tufts, so you've heard of me. What have you done to us? Nothing yet. Liar. How did we end up here, huh? Meep. I'm not lying. I'm just curious. I just want to know about Ouroboros. After all, you are. Yeah, not doing this. Time to get out of here. Meep. Don't disconnect.
Don't you want to be able to send stuff to your friends?
What's she on about, stuff? Wait. Supply distribution authorization suspended. Oh, well, that lasted a long frickin' time. Too late. Hey, pack it in. Don't snuff around.
When I'm not snuffing around, I just froze your permissions. Just come along to Namba Mound, and I'll kindly unfreeze them for you. Honest. I want you to come and say hello. I'll be waiting to see you.
I mean, as long as she didn't disable our ability to teleport. The Ouroboros experiment. Alright. Well, it's already been about an hour. Let's instead... Alright. Because I do want to do a hero quest. So let's do Valdi.
I'm coming with you.
It's been like the longest coming, so I feel like I should only do that to be fair to him. I'm a mechanic. Then use his class from Overworks. First do his command value sides of head to colony lambda. Oh, that's right. Valdi gonna become a big boy. Yes. You know what I didn't check to see? If anyone's at max... They might have gone enough class points. I did. No, no one is. Is Mio's closed? Not yet. Okay. No, I gotta talk to Isurg.
Commander Izzard, right?
Isurg, I mean.
We're here with the Levnesses you ordered.
I appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you. But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Ah, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
You're making friendships happen.
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
So you're using them to investigate?
No.
Someone's thirsty.
In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause. It's the Ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Ansels? But their natural habitat should be the Urian Mountains.
Indeed. And their presence here has been affecting the flora. We're particularly concerned about their laying waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
How dare they? Isurg in my Valdi Ascension quest?
That's an issue, all right.
I know. I'm glad Tyon here is dressed up as a schoolgirl for self-commanded though.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses.
You're looking a bit worse for wear there, Izzy. You been running yourself ragged too?
Two?
Senpai is bound to notice him now. Yeah.
My lieutenant's also been burning himself out.
Oh.
Noah?
We'll help you out too.
I appreciate the offer, but I think...
You underestimate this job, and you're going to collapse from overexertion too. Better to share the load, no? It'll make life easier.
I mean, Valdi's learning a little bit at least.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
All right then, if it's no trouble.
Senna's like armor jacket is such a weird look because of being the soul hacker class.
We'll have this issue sorted in no time flat with you on board.
Easy peasy. Just let us at him.
I look forward to this, Commander Valdi.
Strange Ansel flock. Oh, that's 3 of them though. Alright. That feels really good. There's no fast way to get there. I guess it's just going down from the Piranha's Hulk here. Maybe these will be robot Ansels. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste to have Valdi here. His whole thing is being anti-machines.
Is that a rare dude right here?
clams.
Oh yeah, these otters do the whole otter thing. It's very cute. I don't know if I caught that on stream earlier, so. They break open the clams, I take all the contents.
A bit further up.
Profit.
That's right. There are skeeter nests around here as well. We should take care.
Wait, is that...
Okay, well, we doing this?
Is
Level
this who's been
42.
giving Ethan so much trouble? Strong enemies. I've got more advantage. Get you, Neo.
I can't hold them off.
Just over here.
Perfect timing.
Ooh, still going.
Reversal edge!
Really felt it. Couldn't keep them in check.
You aren't a real big bird, I know. This betrayal will not stand.
I'm fit to burst. Overboard.
I'll keep up the attack. Surrender before we grind you into dust.
You want some more?
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna. That looks like them all.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer. I hope that now... their fighting days are finally over.
Valdi, pleased to look. Such pretty, pretty flowers.
Oh, wow. But it's such a tiny patch of them.
You think those ants have got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Urian Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
Well, how then?
Maybe it's just as Uni said. Maybe the Ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here.
That's nuts.
They probably had the seeds
No,
stuck
they
in
were
their feathers.
seeds. But
And
no.
they just happened to land here.
Still, of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Uni. Not like they grew here on purpose. Only questions whether they make it.
They did choose. They chose to bloom up here. They never gave up.
Not really how flowers work, but
They're
cute?
just like me.
is this?
This world. It lives and breathes, just like me.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious
Okay.
enemy here.
You look pretty pleased, Kyle.
I mean, maybe there's not
Thanks,
much
Helen.
left. But I thought for a second that was gonna be done. I mean, maybe it is on. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. I don't know. It's just that feels like such a little thing to happen where it's like, well, he's like, flowers are pretty. I understand myself better now and can unlock the other half of my class. But I guess they were pretty.
I see it went well. We've already received your report.
About the Ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here?
Nature's so much better than machines. This will define me now. I mean, ultimately, all he wants to do is make giant robots, so how much self-discovery does he need? Well, what I thought was it was going to be giant robot-related self-discovery. Unless all his robots now also have flowers on them.
Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Valdi? You sound like you're interested in something that's not a Levnis.
Oh, come on. They're adapting to their environment by themselves.
What monster wants things other than giant robots in their
It's
life?
such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
It is neat having a baby like Valdi in the party, where you can see his little merc thing, and it's like, wow, it's actually got a fair bit of color left to it because he is young-ish. I mean, he's still over halfway to being dead, but still.
Ah, how indeed. The most feared mechanic in Kevis. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
All of Colony 30 just starts laughing. They're like, why? It is so funny. We don't hear that.
That's the Colony 30 console's fault.
Yeah, Valdi himself's got nothing but Levnis on the brain.
Hey, that's mean. Well, perhaps you're right.
The most commanders are like 9 and 10 term. Yeah. Like, Valdi's young, Alexandria's young.
I've been blindly sending Levnesses to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole.
I think Juniper's fairly young. And of course Fiona is, yeah.
Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levnis designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
Fiona might be the youngest. I can't remember if she was 4th or 6th. She might still be 6th.
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Like, it would make sense they wouldn't want to go younger than 16.
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
Yeah, Juniper is 7. Which I still feel is kind of youngish.
You're talking about Doric. He's my friend.
Considering no one in the party is under 8. And of course Mio is knocking on heaven's door.
When he's finished, you've got to come visit.
I believe I will.
Fiona is 5, so yeah, the youngest. Okay.
I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30. I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh? Phew! Now I'm friends with Izzard. Yuzette has so got to hear about this.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Back to Colony 30.
At least until baby Ethel returns. Turn 1. No. What's up, Izzard? You have something to say? The rebuilding's underway. But I'd say there's a lot that we can still do to develop Colony Lambda.
Do you have any bright ideas for its future, Commander?
Well, it would be ideal to have an environment in which each individual can pursue their own targets. I'd like you to see it through to the end if you could.
And that goes without saying, Commander.
I guess Gray's the oldest of Shrine is like a weird anomaly age. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Triton is the oldest because he's probably actually like centuries old. I don't know how long Mobius has actually been active. Well, that's not true. We know that Mobius has been active for like hundreds of years because of how the city is. I don't know if that entire set of Mobius has been, because I assume based on how quickly we've churned through these Mobius members that they can replace themselves at some point. But that might be something that the story touches on later. Alright, let's go back to Colony 30. Gray being this like 60-year-old and not the oldest because there's this freak of nature, and that is very much like mutants and Mastermind. Although that part we made for them where
Something
like
smells tasty.
the median character age was in the hundreds range. Our like two youngest members were middle-aged and old. Just regular humans. And then most of us were like in the at least few centuries. Then of course Jade being just an archangel, so billions of years old. Here. Oh, Papa's still here. Right.
I'm back.
Hey, you taking it easy now?
It's like, I was, and then you brought my headache back.
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah. One thing led to another.
One thing led to another. Dude, he just ran
Sorry
in.
to butt in. Uzette! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Let him sleep.
Oh, they finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levness maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Uzette is not allowed to sleep.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Uzette, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem.
He really isn't. Can anyone in this colony do their job without Uzette there to wipe their ass for them?
How much is this guy juggling? There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't arrange a shipment?
Ah, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
I know what you're thinking. Let's take this to Colony 4.
Let's.
Looks like colony relations have
What's
changed.
going on in
Okay.
Colony 4 exactly? Let's go to Solon and the supply team.
Actually, okay. So I understand now. Valdi's Ascension quest is him actually beginning to become a commander. Which feels appropriate. Colony 4 is still... yeah, okay. If this is a third part after this, I'm probably gonna just... I don't think we're gonna finish Valdi's hero quest. We'll finish it next time.
Something smells tasty.
But I really cannot justify going too much past 11 my time. He's taking initiative, which is nice. It is nice.
These are not good tidings, especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Ah, yes. How may I help you?
Man, this is not the voice I gave you, Solon. Whatever.
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue? Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since.
Oh, it's just Dana Desert. It's not the Dog.
I can't
Okay.
exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
Ooh, Glamrock sounds pretty.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
We'll head out there to look for them. You do this?
We can't just ignore someone in need. And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
But what about the Dilemma
Oh,
Rocks?
Thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
Damn, you're right, though. I was so
their
busy
friends
thinking
didn't
the
return?
Glam Rocks.
That sounds kind of worrying.
We'd better go find them quick.
Oh shit, there's something new here. The extra supplies from Colony Iota have arrived.
What a relief. We need to return the favor someday.
Gratitude for supplies. Alright, well on the bright side, I don't think that... I think that's just a general thing we don't need to worry about. Alright, where do I need to go? Over here? Oh, right. Well, let's go to where we killed Terrorbird Ziger. Alright. Think there's a thing to climb right around? Oh no, it's up top. This is survivable. I think. Probably. Maybe.
There they are.
Oh, it's the one that's just the baby.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
I appreciate that Valdi's quest keeps making him fight not robots. The thing he's good at. No, I find that really annoying, actually. Let's see me as what I was doing. No, I would have survived. That did 6,000 some damage. Noah's a defender class right now. He has over 7,000. Although, admittedly, it would be fun if that's what happened, though. I mean, that's how speedrunners do it, right? Like, if you can damage cancel into a cutscene to survive, and that saves time, obviously.
Yes, thank you. You saved our skins.
Yeah, I think Brunella's like a term 4 or something.
Never
She's
seen
young.
monsters like that before. They really caught us off guard.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house?
This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory.
Something suspicious is afoot.
After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert.
Our squad leader just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnite. If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves you a trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzette's plate.
Yeah, just so Yuzette has time to add 2 more. Levnite for export.
See? I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony 30 then?
Alright, back to Colony 30. Interesting that the trigger is outside. Yuzette has run away from his hospital bed like, please. People keep finding me and giving me more work.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Zuza.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow! All this? I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Yuzette, can I, like, go live at Iota? That Simpon keeps mentioning what a well-oiled machine they are.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what? Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
What? What? What?
I'll head down the docks and tell everyone.
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Faulty. I did that. I mean, this is kind of cute.
Nice
He's making
one.
friends. He's doing politics.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
You were a leader.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
It's the circle of commerce. But
You know, the world's kind of like Alevnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
yeah, whatever you need to do to internalize the lesson.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, hey?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like Alevnis, then I sure as Spark should be able to fix it. I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goal for Grease Monkey.
Riku. He's having a moment.
But willing to keep on radar, with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
God damn it. It's not a compliment. This right here is a pretty, like, just Riku that was not compliment above him.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis's #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Riku, come on, man. He is not a simpan for anyone. He refuses.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Uzette, shall we?
Looks like colony relations have changed.
There we go. Just showing us the things right now, not really. He's only a simpan for no pawn steal. Alright, let's go talk to Use It. I assume classic video game rule of threes, and we'll have another thing to do. So but this might technically be the end. It doesn't have, like, because Valdi's kind of got the lesson down, so maybe he's done. So we'll see if this is the end. If it is the end, good. If it is not, we'll finish it next time.
Uzette! Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Uzette.
Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful?
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can, and make some of the finest Levnesses the world has ever seen.
Use It just suddenly breaks down crying.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body. Huh? If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand.
The trauma, it remains.
You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Seething with rage.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Uzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not.
But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Issa told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
Alright, that was the end of it. Thank goodness. Hero quest, I'm a mechanic. Exploring beyond Colony 30, Valdi realized that the world has many moving parts to it, much like Alevness. This insight will fuel much growth. Hero's class rank has increased to level 20. Reach level 20. Oh, wait a second. Told me about this. Okay, no, never mind. I had a few people who are... Also, wow, 1,000. That was not that much, though, sadly. Alright. Let's take you out. We'll put Alexander back
You just
in,
leave things to me.
so we can talk to Valdi. Oh, did I talk to the... Did I talk to you guys?
What to buy?
I talked to you. Did I talk to you?
What to buy?
I did. Okay, those been talked to. Probably already talked to them when I was like, oh, there's a thing to do that. I want to talk to... Where are you at, Valdi? Over here?
Doesn't look much different if I'm being honest.
We always knew it'd be a
How's
good
Pooly
job.
Pooly then?
Let's just keep plugging away
Well,
at it,
he
shall
sure
we?
comes out with some interesting sleep talk during his afternoon nap. Stuff like Paradise's island and mighty ocean of curry, curry of skeeter syrup, curry of tall spice. Must have some pretty wacky dreams. I guess he's fine, right?
Papa is like, get back to work fixing the robot.
Pooly Pooly succumb to whims on occasion, but we keep on board on account of very handy skill. Though we're currently proceeding on track for Phase 6. Friends bring materials, then we Papa give them speedy quick
Okay,
check.
so we're handing over...
Oh. Hmm. Well, I have a lot of these. Well, this is going to be the right answer, I guess. Like, we have strong dandelions. Well, I could do at least one of these, because I have a bunch of maxi mushrooms. Okay, maxi helix glitter. How much does this do? 30? Okay. We're actually further along on 6. Okay.
Everything collected. Phase 6 officially finished. That... Man, what wrong? Doric not work? Ether supply finish? Why it happen at time like now?
What's going on?
We probably need a huge amount of ether to build Doric, but it look like we not have enough ether. Construction of Doric not able to continue like this. It impossible.
We have capped ether, Papa. Don't actually with no ether. Oh. This might be a thing where I need, like, Colony Lambda further along. Because Lambda is the ether colony. Also, we have Seemingly here.
Lately, it get very dark inside colony. So dark, too hard to see flute holes. Ritz also tells Mimi not to blow on flute for a little while, saying it only add misery on top of existing gloom.
So what happened here? Anyway, I'm sorry, I finished this at least. I would like to point out, we finished Folly's Ascension quest. So Yuza has finally seen Valdi do a little bit of leadership, and he's still in despair because it's not enough. And immediately, we make them have a power crisis right afterwards. An energy crisis, I should say.
How long is it going to be until we solve the ether shortage?
Well, Yuzit said the shortage would likely continue for the foreseeable future, so...
You're joking. Snuff my life.
Alright, well, maybe we'll start with this next time. Okay. I finished up the Ascension quest. We have a couple things to do for next time. We can save back over here again.
It's good to keep a record.
And hey, Cadencia is like mostly done with the Fog of War. That wasn't something I did on stream, but it's something that now we have seen. If not for the fact that I can't do long streams this week, I would have hit over 100 hours. Well, there's next week for that. I'll probably do a little bit tomorrow too. Depends on how tired I am. Until then though, I'm gonna go to sleep. And maybe the rest of you want to too. That's up to you. Either way. Good night everyone.